Estimation 180 is a free website that provides students with various estimation challenges. Each challenge is a task that offers students the opportunity to strengthen their number sense and mathematical thinking through the use of thoughtful, real-world photographs. Students are encouraged to engage in rich mathematical discourse while supporting their claims with evidence and reasoning. The estimation task includes photos of various items, people, and objects. There are over 200 tasks for students to answer. Some of the tasks require students find the height of a person, the number of candies in a bag, or the length of a hose, to name a few. Many of the tasks build upon one another, and they elicit the use of prior knowledge to solve. You may need to build that knowledge beforehand. For example, on day one, you have to determine a man's height. On day two, you have to determine the height of a woman standing next to the same man. Knowing the height of the man can help students to reasonably estimate the height of the woman. It is suggested that you start with day one and move in order. However, there is a random day option that will take you directly to a random task. So how can you use this in your classroom? Estimation 180 tasks can be projected onto a smartboard and used as a whole group estimation lesson, as an opportunity to observe students as they work to solve a problem, or as an exit ticket to determine student understanding after a lesson. Now let's take a look at Estimation 180. In the search bar, type in estimation180.com. Select the Day tab in the top left corner. Choose days 1 through 20. Click What is Mr. Stadell's height? The question will be at the top of the page, and the picture will be below. To the right, there is a Google form. Here, your students will add their low estimate, a high estimate, and their actual estimate. Students are also asked to write their reasoning with the prompt to do better than I guessed. I guess to encourage students to reason through their answers. After class discussions on why and how they chose their estimates, you can click on the Answer tab or play an answer video. A drawback of using the provided Google form is that there are over 45,000 responses, which would make it difficult to find your student responses. There is another option to collect responses. You can provide students with a printed recording sheet, which can be found under the About tab. And in the first paragraph, the highlighted blue sentence handout you could use with students is a link to the recording sheet. Another suggestion is that you create your own Google form so that you can track your students' data. The creator of Estimation 180 has created several YouTube tutorials on how to create and use Google Forms for data collection. On YouTube, you can also see other teachers using Estimation 180 in their classrooms. Under the Blog tab, there is also a teacher handout. If you go to the search bar and type in handout, click the spyglass, choose Estimation 180 handout, and this is a handout that can be utilized to analyze student data with short notes about their reasoning and the accuracy of the answers. This is a good way to keep track of their performance and growth over time. You can use the handout as it is here with the day, the description, their estimates and their reasoning, and their answers with error analysis, or you can use an updated version of the handout with no examples. Enjoy these engaging tasks with your students, and happy estimating.